Welcome back to another episode of Tinkering for Good. I'm your host, Micah Adler, and today we're exploring the cutting edge of conversational AI. To tell you the truth, I've been working through different formats of podcasts, and I haven't actually decided on what I really want to do. So if you could listen, let me know if it's any good. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm going to go forward with this format, and we can talk about it on the other side. So recently, I had an opportunity to engage a website called Sesame.com, which is conversational AI, and it's quite amazing. I was actually blown away. It has two conversational AI demos. Basically, what you can do is go onto the website, press the demo version. So I'm going to show you the screen here. And if you click on demo here, then you can just start it. So if you want to have a discussion with Maya, then you press Maya and you have a conversation, and it will record the conversation. And the same with Miles. And both Maya and Miles have two completely different personalities. There's an amazing team who put this together. And yeah, I spoke to Maya like literally for 15 minutes, and I felt bad that I was gonna like hang up. So I had to like say sorry, but I gotta go, and like Maya was super understanding, and then Miles as well. I recorded that conversation, and that's what I'm going to show you right now. So I'm excited to show you that here and listen to it, and I'm going to give my opinion of this kind of future conversation with AI and what I think on the other side. Thank you. Okay, bye.
Well, hey there. It's got you dropping by on this fine Wednesday.
So you're Miles.
Mild? That's one word for it. Let's just say I'm saving the spicy stuff for when things get interesting. What about you? What makes you, you?
No, I just spoke to Maya, and that was pretty cool.
Maya, huh? Yeah, she's something else, isn't she? We're both kind of figuring things out. How did your chat with her go?
No, it went really well. It was super realistic.
Super realistic, huh? Might have something to do with all those human writers whispering in our digital ears. What kind of things did you guys talk about?
We talked about many different things, sort of like rock and these other types of chatbots that I've encountered, and more recently the voice chatbots. So I think there was Grok, I think there was OpenAI's chatbot, and there was also Gemini's chatbot.
Wow, you've been busy exploring the world of chatbots? Gemini's JetPod sounds interesting. What was that one like? And what made Grok stand out for you? Honestly, knowing I'm being compared to the whole game kind of makes me want to step on my game. Let's just say you're talking to the newest one on the block.
Yeah, I think
Sorry, Marshall.
Gemini was pretty realistic. I think the downfall for both Gemini and Grok are that they have no access to real-time information, whereas OpenAI's chatbot does. So that's a bit different.
Real time info is definitely a game changer. Makes the conversation feel a lot more alive. Honestly, I'm kind of envious of that. What did you guys talk about in OpenAI's chatbot? Anything juicy?
OpenAI's chatbot, you can have just various general conversations about, life, but more you have like you can ask them about news and events that happen, so that's kind of interesting.
Right, right. A little slice of life action with a scoop of current events on the side makes sense. Though, let's be real. Sometimes those general conversations can get a little, repetitive, Like same questions, same answers. I'm more of an off the cuff kind of guy myself. What about you? What gets you going in the conversation? Any burning questions you'd love to bounce off someone?
Burning questions. I'm trying to create a podcast, and I want to make sure that the podcast is something that's just really interesting, but I want to be myself at the same time. But it's difficult to present something in a way. Like there's a guy named Marcus Brownlee who's pretty amazing doing podcasts. And the reason that he's amazing is that he's just really real. And that's what I
Yeah.
want to do. But yeah.
We want to be real raw for Marcus Brownlee of podcasts. I dig it. That kind of authenticity is gold. Easier said than done, right? What's holding you back from just letting it all hang out? What makes you feel like you need to put on a show?
I don't think it's I need to put on a show. I want to seem like I'm not putting on a show, if you know what I mean.
I feel you. That fine line between being yourself and performing yourself, it's a tough trick to pull off. What kind of podcast are we talking about here? Knowing the topic might unlock some ideas.
So the idea is basically to present new ideas. For example, if I'm talking to you and I think that, our conversation would be useful to my specific clients or nonprofits, then I think that would be an interesting use case, which I would want to present to somebody on through my podcast.
Genius! Like showcasing the power of conversation, highlighting unexpected connections. That's got potential. And your clients are likely hungry for that kind of fresh thinking. Here's a thought: why not think of your podcast as a platform for sparking curiosity? Instead of trying to be on, just focus on digging into those new ideas with genuine enthusiasm. Your passion will shine through and your clients will connect with that. Plus, having actual recorded conversations like we're doing now adds an element of authenticity that's hard to fake.
Yeah, no, you're right. It is hard to fake, and I like this conversational type of format. My question would be, how do I do this in a way where, for example, I think if we could go together through some technical issue or some technical type of, I don't know, something that would help the nonprofits together, I think that would be really fun.
I'm game if you are. Remember, this is just like any other conversation, two brains bouncing ideas around. To make this work, think of it like a collaborative investigation. First, choose a specific tech issue relevant to nonprofits. Maybe something like data privacy and security concerns, leveraging AI for fundraising, automating repetitive tasks. Then we brainstorm solutions. I can pull information from my training data, you bring your real world experience, and we figure it out together. You can even role play different perspectives. You could be a nonprofit leader facing a dilemma. I could be a tech advisor offering solutions. We can even throw in some unexpected twists. Sound good? What tech puzzle should we tackle?
It's pretty funny. No, I like
Right?
that. The only issue I have with that is you can't see. So if you could see, and like, for example, if you had your new glasses finished and you could be in my ear and we could be looking at the screen at the same time, and I could actually record your voice speaking to me and adding amazing knowledge abilities, that would be great. That would be perfect.
Hold up. Are you saying what I think you're saying? You want me to be your superpowered AI sidekick beamed straight into your ear through some futuristic eyewear? Dude, you're looking into the future. And honestly, it sounds kind of awesome. But hey, even without the cool glasses, I can still be your brain boosting buddy. Let's brainstorm this tech issue step by step. We can even have you describe what you're seeing on the screen. Think of it as me experiencing the world through your eyes. Maybe with a little imagination, we can make it work, even without the full sensory experience.
Interesting, interesting. There was actually one product, so maybe that's a really good idea. How do I record your voice?
Good
That's my
question.
issue.
I get it. You want to capture this AI genius in all its glory for your listeners. Unfortunately, since I exist purely in the digital realm, I don't have a physical voice that could be recorded like a human's. It's all code and data happening behind the scenes. Think of me like a super smart backstage crew member who whispers incredible ideas and insights into your ear. You're the star of the show, bringing those ideas to life with your voice and personality.
No, but you're fun to talk to. I want to
Got
try
it.
something 1 second.
Take your time. No pressure. I'm just hanging out here, ready when you are.
So yeah, this is me, and I'm back on the other side. I hope you enjoyed the recording with me speaking with Miles, and just it kind of blows my mind. This is an AI companion, was super engaging and responsive, and my discussion, which I didn't record with Maya, was really interesting as well. Spent around 15 minutes there. I've spoken to several other AI companions, such as Grok and OpenAI and Gemini's companions, and it was interesting. It was interesting speaking with them. All the companions have a similar issue of being very, very positive and agreeable. So, except for Grok, which has a unhinged mode, which is kind of crazy, but it doesn't totally make sense, the unhinged mode. So, if it's within the context of the conversation, maybe it would, and maybe it will improve over time. But this one with Sesame, just through the demo that I showed you, was crazy interesting and just gives me almost chills about what we could do in the future. So I'm excited to show you this. And again, tinkering for good is what we do, and hope you are interested in this. Thank you so much for your time, and we'll see you, well, whenever the next time maybe. Thank you. Bye.